Hi everyone! For writing today, we are continuing the editing part of our unit. So that means you are going over the pieces in your folder and touching every word, just like that checklist says that we talked about yesterday. And you're going through the checklist and making sure that you have all of those things done, like capital letters at the beginning of your sentence, periods at the end, make sure you have spaces between your words, lowercase letters, all of those things. Now, I have an example of what I'm seeing sometimes in our writing, because you turn in your writing to me every day, and I've seen you write all year long. But this is something that I keep seeing again and again and again, and I'd like us to think about how we can change it. So here's an example of someone who's writing a piece of work, asking their neighbors to stop throwing trash into the garden on the corner. That was my example from a couple days ago, right? So let's say that these are the first two words of that writing example. The words are please, stop. Now, when you look at these two words, can you tell some things that need to be changed about these words? When I look at these words, I see that there's a capital at the beginning of the sentence. Now, I know this isn't a whole sentence, so there would be more words after the words please stop, but we're just looking at the first two words and pretending that this is the very beginning of a sentence. And I see a capital letter at the beginning. That's great. The next letter, though, is also a capital letter. Is that how it's supposed to be? No, we use lowercase letters unless we're starting a sentence or capitalizing someone's name or the word I. So in order for this to be correct, I would have to change that so that it looks like a lowercase letter here. That means I actually have to go and erase the letter with my pencil and change it. Remember, we're looking for the best grade possible, and that means that you might have to go back and erase things sometimes. All writers, I promise you, all writers, even our favorite writers like Mo Willems, they all have to go back and erase and fix things sometimes, because usually the first time you do something isn't the best time. And so we go back and we rework it and make it better every time. Then I see a lowercase e and a lowercase a, but those letters aren't actually sitting on the line. Now, I know my alphabet, and I know that lowercase e and a both sit on the line. So really, I should go back and fix those so that they look like this, that they're sitting on the line, not going below the line because those letters don't, but just sitting there. And then I see an S that's quite large, bigger than the rest of the letters. That's not good. I really need to go back and fix that so that it's a normal lowercase letter sized S, and it doesn't get to be any taller than the E or the A or the other E right here. And then I see a space between the words. That's wonderful. We love spaces between words. Then I see a lowercase s. Well, that's good because this is the second word in the sentence, so we do want a lowercase there. That's great. Then I see a capital T, and it is floating way up above the line. What's that T doing? That T needs to be brought down to touch the line and be a lowercase t. Then I see an O floating above the line, and I see a capital P sitting on the line. That's not going to be good. We know that a lowercase p, the head of the P sits there on the line, but then the tail goes below the line. This is to demonstrate to you that you might think your work is finished, but I guarantee that there are some letters that you can go back and fix if you just look really hard. Now, that's not to say that I want you to erase every single one of your letters and start from scratch. No, not at all. I just want you to go back and look and see if there are some letters that you can do better on. I'm not asking you to erase all your work. I'm not asking you to erase all of your letters. But go back and see if there's 5 letters on a page that you can fix and make better. make them lowercase, or make them sit on the line instead of floating above the line, or make them the right height, even if they are lowercase, make them the same amount of lowercase as the rest of the letters. So when you're going through your checklist and you're thinking, oh, well, I already wrote the words, they're done. Just think again. Think about what else you can make a little bit better if you look at your writing again. Because these persuasive pieces that we just wrote are very much about trying to convince someone to do something, or to let us do something, or to give us something. But we also want to be the best communicators possible. And that means that our writing has to look really good too. And it has to follow all the rules that writing has to follow, like capital letters at the beginning, periods at the end, lowercase in the middle, and all those things that I keep mentioning. So see what else you can fix today in 10 to 15 minutes. If you really want to start a new piece, you can, but technically we're going to wrap up this writing unit today and start a brand new one on Monday. And remember, you're just keeping all of that writing in your writing folder or in the remote learning binder that you have, and you're going to bring it back on the 19th when we actually get back in the classroom. All right, have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you for our new writing unit on Monday, which will be informational writing. Bye.